talk about that real quick because it's my stance that women have never needed men. Not from day one have women needed men.
It says the wages of sin is death, and yet in the Mirror Bible it says the rewards of the law is death. Well, how do you hook that together? Well, first of all, understand the devil is not trying to get you to sin. He's just trying to get you to keep the law, because if he can get you to keep the law, you will sin. You see, Romans chapter 7 says, for without the law, sin was dead. There is no sin without a law. There's no transgression of a speed limit if there's, first of all, not a law that gives you a limit of speed limit. So without the law, there is no sin. Without the law, sin will have
Say that.
no
They still had better lives here than they did back in Africa.
As slaves, they had better lives here.
There are some that would argue that. You can look that up. Their descendants, the descendants of those slaves, have much better lives here than the descendants of people who would have never gotten on those slave boats in Africa. And that's a provable fact, you know, because we have given them all those freedoms.
Just because it makes you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean it has to change. You know, I mean, Jesus was a white man too, but you know, it's like, he was a historical figure. I mean, that's a verifiable fact, as is Santa. I just want the kids watching to know that.
Yes.
But my point is, how do you just revise it, you know, in the middle of the legacy of the story and change Santa from white to black?
Yeah, I mean, you can't. You know, you can't take facts and then try to change them to fit some sort of a political agenda or a sensitivity agenda.
This is straight blasphemy, straight wickedness. All these false images during the Renaissance.
Did you just say trans people are messed up?
Yeah, they're like abnormal. You know, like they've been traumatized. Why would you not identify what a real woman is? Because people who are confused about who they are might be offended, when you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think that there are women that aren't real women?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
A lesbian.
A lesbian's not a
Or
real
transgender.
woman?
Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they still, are they women or are they still men?
You know what, I'm going to respect the law, and I'm going to respect gay people like I do now. You know, have plenty of people that come to our church and friends I would call that are gay, so I'm going to respect that. I think where it puts a difficult situation is me being a Christian pastor, believing the scripture. You know, it'd be against my faith to marry two gay people.
You could never do that.
No, it would be against what I believe the scripture teaches. And so that's where I think the rub comes in with people like myself.
Which I think is dumb. I ain't shitting on nobody's religion. But I refuse to believe that on Judgment Day, my diet's going to come into question, okay? What you eat don't got shit to do with who you are as a person. Okay? Hey, God, I killed a bunch of kids, but they ain't right. No, that ain't gonna happen.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
This is America.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.